Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be exploring new opportunities with companies that I have not done a video on before. So you do not want to miss any part of this video. I encourage you to watch from start to finish. We're going to be diving right in. Before we do that, thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. Let's get to it. All right, so the first one is the connections manager role, and this is with Zillow. So Zillow is a company that I've done videos on in the past, and they are looking for a connections manager. So just as the name implies, you are correct if you guessed that you are going to be helping to facilitate connection between a customer that is trying to buy a home or to potential landlord or potential renters for different units or buyers and so forth. Then you are correct, because that's primarily what this role is about. You're going to be doing a lot of that task by monitoring and analyzing individual and team performance, providing regular feedback as well as coaching. You're going to also be conducting a lot of regular team meetings, one-on-one sessions to discuss performance, report on team performance to leadership as well. You are also going to be doing a lot of managing of scheduling, attendance, workflow to optimize team productivity and performance. This role is categorized as remote, so you are going to be working from home, and it does specify what the salary is around here. The salary is between $63,000 to $100,000 per year. The range is quite wide, but that makes a lot of sense because of the different possibilities of locations, experience, and so forth. So if you reside in any of these states, that's the range. So which means that potentially you can be higher, closer to the six figures, versus somebody that reside outside of these states, which may end up being in the mid-range or maybe a little closer to the $63,000. So that is really it. Ability to lead, manage, train a team. You are going to be a manager, so you are going to have to manage people. So there's a whole lot of metrics that comes with it, but your team would be responsible, like I mentioned before, in kind of establishing those relationships, establishing those connections, either between a renter or potential renters, whatever the case may be, but just someone who's going to help establish those type of relationships will be your team. And as the leader of that team, you are going to be responsible for the metrics, responsible for making sure that any type of delays or issues are brought forth and resolved as quickly as possible. So they're asking for at least 3 years of experience in a contact center. So if you have done customer service before and you have more than 3 years of experience, definitely encourage you to go for it. Go ahead and submit your application. And in some cases, even if it's less, still go for it, because you just never know. With this one, they are asking for 1 year of supervisory experience. So they do need you to have at least 1 year of being a supervisor in some capacity, whether it's in the matrix format, dotted line. As long as you've basically been responsible for people before, had to make sure that all of the expectations for them are met, checking on that, working with them to resolve any type of delays or remove any barriers they may be having. So really, in general, they're asking for 1 year of experience, and they're also looking for someone who has strong customer service background, someone who is very results oriented, problem solver, someone who has some experience in implementing and executing upon performance management policies, someone who is a good communicator, someone who is effective in navigating very strong conversations. So again, you're going to be a leader, which means that conflicts will arise between staff. How do you resolve those, etc.? So really multiple things, so keep that in mind. With this position, bachelor's degree is preferred, but it's not required. So even if you do not have it, you can potentially still be hired for the job. So that is the first row. We're going to move on to the next one, which is another one that I particularly like, is Bath and Body Works. They are looking for someone to join their team as a data representative. So HR data representative is the title of this position. You are going to be doing a whole lot of collection of data. So really making sure that data is on point. With this position, let's talk about the salary. Is about $19.80 per hour. That is the salary range. And as the title implies, you're going to be in the HR department. With this position, you are going to be helping to make sure that any type of information that comes into HR, they are tabled correctly, maneuvered correctly, handled correctly, no concerns, no issues in terms of who is managing. So really, this individual is going to be an independent worker, someone who can also work within a team, someone who is able to focus very strong attention to detail, someone who does not miss any type of issues, and when they do arise, kind of making sure that proper assistance are provided. So this is definitely one to think about. With this one, strong attention to detail, someone who's effective at managing their time, being able to juggle multiple tasks at a time. Also, benefits and services, if you have that experience, it's a plus, but it's not required. And the education requirement is high school diploma or GED. So that is this position. They are also looking for you to have some experience around Oracle Cloud, experience and proficiency with Microsoft Excel. So definitely want to think about. All right, so the next opportunity that I have on this list is Walgreens. So Walgreens is one that I've never done a video on before, because oftentimes I don't see them hiring fully remote type of roles. So this one was very interesting to uncover. So they're looking for insurance verification specialists. This is fully remote. And with this position, the expectation is for you to reside in the state of Florida. You'll be verifying patient eligibility, coordination of benefits, running test claims, and so forth. So with this position, what exactly are you going to be doing, right? So you're going to be responsible for verifying patient eligibility, coordination of benefits, making sure tests are running as they should, making sure claims are being processed in a timely manner. So this individual is really going to focus on all of that. So with that, what are some of the responsibility? You're going to respond to all levels of inbound pharmacy benefits manager. PBMs will be in scope for this particular role. Someone who resolves questions and problems submitted to them by customers, someone who is really interested in being out more than indoors, someone who is also willing to maneuver, figure out a lot of issues, resolve them, someone who has very strong knowledge in PBMs. So if you have your pharmacy license, definitely this is the good one to hop into and begin your career that way. So with this position, you already know, like as I mentioned, you're going to be doing a lot of customer service interactions. You're going to be doing a lot of, walking with people, answering people's questions, resolving them as quickly as possible. With this position, they're asking for preferred qualifications. They do have a whole list. The first one is intermediate level. They also talk about experience in identifying operational issues, experience with providing customer service related to adherence, complex fix, states, etc. So that is this position. And with this position, the salary range is between $16.50 and $22. So the last opportunity is with Cigna. So this is a business analyst role. And with this position, I think I've done quite a number of videos on business analysis in the past. Really, the opportunity for this one that makes this one a little bit different is the fact that you are going to be doing a whole lot of more data analysis, someone who is going to be conducting a lot of exploratory, making sure that insights are gained towards the area of losses, especially, and areas of trying to recuperate, very essential. So this individual is going to be uncovering anything of that sort. You're also going to be very open to be strong in financial models as well. So what are some ways of reimbursement that the organization currently use, and when do they use them, and so forth. So really focusing on metrics, any type of healthcare data, knowledge, hands-on experience, someone who is really going to be very hands-on and someone who is willing to learn. So really important. With this position, the salary range is between $95,000 and $158,000 per year. Definitely want to think about with this position. As I mentioned before, there's a whole lot. They're asking for 5 years in related healthcare analytics. They're also looking for Python, SQL. So if you have any of those technical skills, this is really the right fit for you. So definitely check it out. And if you guys have any questions, concerns, please come back, leave it in the comment section. So those are the opportunities, guys. I hope you find these leads helpful. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. Till next time, I wish you guys all the very best of luck. Thank you so much.